Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The 27th of October 2024 edition of the WWE News Roundup is here. Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan, the on-screen pair, are the focus of today's issue. Hershey, Pennsylvania is the site of this year's NXT Halloween Havoc event. 3 titles are up for grabs, and along with them come some intriguing requirements. Wrestling at Halloween Havoc tonight will feature a slew of famous faces, including Trick Williams, Oba Femi, and Roxanne Perez. Here is the whole match card for your reference. A tag team match between Damage CTRL, Io Sky and Kairi Sane, and Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez was featured on the most recent Raw program. The internet is going crazy about one play from the match in particular. Morgan planted a peck on Sane's cheek during the fight. What follows is visible to you. World Wrestling Entertainment is reeling after Samantha Irvin's sudden departure. Irvin went to Instagram to share her honest opinions amidst conjecture about the reasons for the resignation of the former WWE ring announcer. She addressed a fan who had speculated that her engagement to Ricochet, an AEW performer, had a role in her decision to depart. Taping for the next SmackDown program took place on October 25. So, you can get all the show spoilers right here. Nia Jax and Liv Morgan made an appearance on the Blue brand together before their WWE Crown Jewel 2024 match. As Morgan's ally, Tiffany Stratton was also there, and Dominik Mysterio there too. Stratton hinted that she would cash in on the women's Money in the Bank contract during the next match at Crown Jewel. While on SmackDown, she pondered if she could win the Women's World Championship and Dominik if she betted on Morgan. Stratton brought up Mysterio's nickname and said that she wanted someone dirty in her life. As a result, Tiffany Stratton lost against Liv Morgan in a singles bout. It would be intriguing to see whether WWE intends to take the new romantic aspect with Dominik Mysterio seriously. As unexpected encounters and blossoming romances have WWE viewers wondering what's next, the tension has reached new heights this week. Across all of WWE's brands, the creative staff is keeping things interesting, with stories like Dominik Mysterio's potential romance and Liv Morgan's eyebrow-raising kiss with a female superstar. At the same time, NXT's Halloween Havoc is almost here, and it's stacked with matchups that will undoubtedly raise the standard for the remainder of the year. A compilation of the most talked about stories reshaping WWE this week is presented below. This week, Liv Morgan continued her tradition of surprising the WWE Universe with an unexpected move. Backstage at SmackDown, Liv and fellow superstar Chelsea Green had a short but powerful kiss. Because Liv's actions were both surprising and fascinating, this daring maneuver, albeit short, became the buzz of WWE's fandom right away. From her time with the Riot Squad to her solo career and pursuit of a championship, Liv's persona has transformed in recent years. Being one of the most charismatic figures in WWE, she isn't hesitant to shake things up and throw surprises into her segments. The kiss with Chelsea Green is probably WWE's method of delving further into Liv's character, maybe painting her as an independent troublemaker who doesn't bother to follow the rules. This exchange also fits nicely with Chelsea Green's quirky character work and her reputation for unusual antics. Liv and Chelsea might form an alliance or have a lighthearted rivalry depending on the plot that develops from this moment. They could end up forming an odd pair as a result of the kiss, with Liv's resiliency and one-of-a-kind personality complementing Chelsea's unpredictable and wild energy. On the other hand, WWE might take a more dramatic turn by making one of them feel deceived or betrayed, setting the stage for a rivalry that combines emotional drama with brutal in-ring combat. Because of this kiss, WWE has hinted at a potential same-sex plot for the first time, which, if handled with care, could further raise Liv and Chelsea's standing. In the next weeks, fans will surely be keeping a careful eye on how everything plays out. One of WWE's most interesting villains, Dominik Mysterio, has been an integral part of the Judgment Day group because to his defiant demeanor and ties to Rhea Ripley. Fans got a taste of Dominik's love storyline on this week's SmackDown, which might see him branching out from his Judgment Day connections. Behind the scenes, Dominik and Lyra Valkyria, a rising star from NXT, were spotted engaging in a playful banter. Their obvious connection sparked speculation of a romance subplot that may enrich Dominik's character. Dominik and Lyra could share screen time and allow their characters to grow, which would be great for Lyra, who is still in the spotlight. In Judgment Day, Dominik is mostly seen as Rhea Ripley's apprentice, although he may benefit from a romantic subplot. If WWE were to introduce a romantic interest to Dominik, it would indicate that he is capable of making his own choices, outside from Ripley's influence. If Rhea feels that she is losing control over Dominik as a result of this possible connection, it might lead to tension between Judgment Day and Dominik. There are a few ways this interaction may play out. Lyra could attempt to convince Dominik that Judgment Day isn't good for him, which would put her and Rhea Ripley at odds. Or Judgment Day might use Lyra for a piece in their game with Dominik, showing how far they're ready to go to keep him under their control. The upcoming Crown Jewel and Survivor Series provide WWE with an ideal chance to use this angle to their advantage and develop a complex plot involving treachery, loyalty, and power struggles. Throughout its history, NXT has been at the forefront of presenting fresh talent and innovative matches as WWE's developmental brand. With a slew of high-stakes matches, title defenses, and spooky-themed stipulations that shake up the usual NXT style, this year's Halloween Havoc is sure to be an exciting and terrifying event. Take a look at some of the Halloween Havoc card's most talked about matches. Halloween Havoc will feature a number of high-profile matchups, including an NXT Championship contest between the current champion, Ilja Dragunov, and the legendary powerhouse, Baron Corbin. Dragunov is now widely considered one of the most revered champions in NXT because to his relentless aggression and brutal fighting style. He is anticipated to face off in a nasty, hard-hitting bout against Corbin, who has re-energized NXT with his viciousness. Forecast: Ilja Dragunov will be retained. Despite Corbin's power and experience, Dragunov should be able to defend his championship with ease because to his technical skill and sheer passion. But don't be shocked if Corbin challenges him, making Dragunov show how tough he is as champion.